believe anytime you can have the clergy represented at something like this, it's always a wonderful time, a wonderful experience. For so long, they've been a part of our movements, and although many think that they've kind of been absent, it's always good to see Pastor Renee, their church advocate, here, and as always willing to give her time and energy to this movement. It's interesting because with our 6 speakers, interesting at number 6, because we're going to bring up somebody who ultimately has a personal testimony that connects specifically to this bill of Re-Victimization Relief Act. We have Sandra Delaney with the Dallas 6. So we're gonna
I just want to say solidarity to everyone on this National Day of Resistance. I'm Chandra Delaney. I am a mother and I am a warrior for my brothers and sisters that are in prison. I'm with the Abolitionist Law Center, the Human Rights Coalition, and as he said, the Justice for Dallas 6 campaign. When I stand here and talk, you don't have to like what I say or even agree with what I say. But we can all agree that it's my right to do so. Freedom of speech is a right of all Americans. You can't decide to take that away because you don't agree with the messenger or their message. I have learned in life that when someone speaks truth or has influence, that person is a target to be silenced. This bill specifically targets Mumia to be silenced because he is a prisoner who has influence. This bill is extremely oppressive and retaliatory action, and it makes no sense. Though I feel for anyone who has lost a loved one does not become victimized because someone has a voice and opinions that other people want to hear. This bill not only affects Mumia, but it will affect other prisoners like Dallas 6. I am the mother of Carrington Keys of the Dallas 6. These men are human and civil rights defenders, jailhouse lawyers, and whistleblowers. They have been victimized by our prison system. When faced with starvation, beatings, deprivation, and watching prisoners die by the hands of racist guards, these men decided that they would do something about it by a peaceful resistance, which was met with brutal force. Just like the police are murdering and oppressing people on the streets out here, they are murdering and oppressing prisoners. Dallas 6 put their lives on the line while being held hostage in the hellhole called solitary confinement. They were buried in this hellhole, some for over 10 years, because they used their freedom of speech to expose the corruption that thousands of prisoners live under on a daily basis. They will be on trial in Luzerne, Kidsra-Cache County for a riot charge that has taken nearly 4.5 years to try. When I spoke to my son about the bill, he touched on an excellent point. He said, as prisoners, we are supposed to become rehabilitated, when in fact, they want to lock us up and throw away the key. By them trying to silence Mumia and all the prisoners, they are clearly showing the true nature of their thoughts toward us. They want to silence us forever, even if it means showing the true nature of their thoughts toward us. I'm sorry, even though they are clearly showing the true nature of their thoughts toward us. They want to silence us forever, even if it means taking away our freedom to speak or think. I fear for the lives of my son and the others, but I'm also proud because they are all remarkable men who stand up for something. I oppose this bill because it would take away the rights of those living under the torturous conditions in our prisons to tell those on the outside about it. This bill would take away the right for me to stand up here and tell you about it. This bill would take away the voice of the wrongfully convicted who have no other voice. This bill is more about racism and oppression than it is about victimization. This bill is about silencing those that speak the truth, those that have positive influence, and those that expose the injustices of our corrupt society. Furthermore, it is quite clear that Corbett wants to keep his job. I'm here to tell Corbett, pack your bags and pack the bill in it. I actually had one of the $6 here. He made it out because he maxed out, and he's here to speak a little bit about the situation.
How y'all doing? This is gonna call me on guard, but this is my pleasure. It ain't really happy being out here after being incarcerated for so long, but I guess because this particular case is hanging on my head, I've been fighting this case for like 5 years long. My co-defendant, Dallas 6. And the stuff I've been through in there, dealing with people, the people that got their lives in their hands. You trust these people being incarcerated in the hole. People that handle your mail, your food, stuff like that. And you see they like true colors. I used to gravitate towards authority and different type of people, because you trusted them, stuff like that. You trusted the law, you trusted authority. Then you see the true colors, it turns you to make you some type of way. And more, much times I did in there and stuff I've been through, a lot of people compliment me on not being hateful, but I've seen that hate just destroy myself from the inside. So I learned to be able to understand things, understand people and stuff like that. But like they were saying, like the freedom, they took that, when I was in it, for my particular case, the Dallas 6, speaking up, they ain't allowing that. Law enforcement, the guards in, about them messing with our mail, man, the food, defecating in your food, yawning in your food, your coffee in the morning. I wake up on Thanksgiving, think this Thanksgiving in the hole because I want to mind my business, about what they doing to other people, burning up for trade for days and days and days. Me putting in grievances to try to resolve the matter, the proper way and stuff like that. They don't care about that. It's just talking about this stuff does something to me. So, on Thanksgiving, being in the hole, and I see the stuff they do to other people. Me speaking up, on somebody else we had, they come to me. Look, you want to go home? You want to get out of here? Mind your business, And these are the deputies, the ward and stuff like that. I'm like, hold up, what y'all doing is wrong. Man, we ain't trying to hear that. You want to go home? But anyway, by me speaking up, they did some real business to me, along with the Dallas situation and stuff like that. On Thanksgiving, it was Thanksgiving. I thought I had, they broke my track. But, I was all happy. Good Thanksgiving meal. But, inside the tray, I was going to eat. And they were like, I said, they got fudge balls. He was like, nah, they ain't fudge balls, man. Look at your tray. Oh, he said they grew it. Defecation in the trays. I thought it was fudge balls. But that stuff will mess with your psyche. After seeing this stuff day in and day out, and trusting people, they bring your mail to other people. Oh, it was a mistake. We gave you mail to shelter center. But you got visit. I go out to go to visit because I want to mind my business. I go out to go to visit in shackles and handcuffs. They throw me off the chair, beat me down, stuff like that. Can't even trust them. Oh, you got visit? Oh, I don't care. I ain't going to visit, man. I don't even trust y'all to come out myself for showers. But anyway, in this particular case of Dallas 6, when you speak up about the stuff that they're doing, and you try to understand about, treating other people on the main, defecating their food, beating them down, cause people to commit suicide, let them do psychologically ill, depending on these people with his life in their hand. Kill yourself. We don't care, stuff like that. That stuff does something to me. So now I'm out here, and I see the same stuff out here, dealing with the cops. I got, be driving around. It don't change. And then you don't mind your business, you speak up against it, things get worse and they make, things worse for you. But it's once you be through hell, it's it don't even matter now. You stand up, it feels good to stand up and speak for, for something, just for anything. But now I understand that, as us being humane, right, that right there make me feel good to, to speak up, against stuff like that. I hate them. I'm a strict opponent. I don't hate authority, but I'm a strict opponent against the tyranny of authority. At their discretion, like I tell the cops when they put guns in my head, stuff like that, you got the discretion to do right or wrong. It's up to you individually to do wrong. Do it. Whatever you want to do, we're going to do it. But the thing is, though, I I mean, it emotionally affects me. You know, I don't really know what to say in this situation, but I'm just glad to be out here and be able to fight for other people. We got a case coming up November 10th in reference to the Dallas Six, you know, and it ain't just about the Dallas Six, it's about humanity. You know, the common courtesy, the way you treat other people. When you got the power in your hand to treat them that way, whether you're a parent or, you know, in a relationship, I see that a lot of people do it authority, and I'm a strict opponent against that. That's why when I look at the way other people treat people, talk to people, I make sure that I don't fall down to that level, you know what I mean? No matter, you know, what's being done to you. I got a hate with you, that's good. But anyway, that's all I got to say about this particular environment. I'm just saying we need a level of support. November 10th, Missouri County, and I appreciate it if you're in the
I just want to let everybody know we have a press conference. I just want to let everybody know we have a press conference on Friday. The location is to be announced, but it'll be at 12:30 on Friday. Then on Friday we have an event at Tabernacle United Church from 6 to 8, and then it will be myself speaking, Derek Stanley, and another person named Isaac Sanchez, who was tortured at Dallas as well. Thank you very much.
Yes, again, nothing better than having